Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sports Wave, your number one sports show in Ghana. Yeah, I have with me here my panelists. Over here, you know how we do it. We analyze, we discuss, and we give you the latest updates in sports. Over the weekends, a whole lot happened. Kylian Mbappe Lotin. Kylian Mbappe Lotin. Kylian Mbappe Lotin. Paul Abiu Pogba. Charlie, guys, Paul Abiu Pogba has been banned for 4 years. Godfred.
The story of Paul Pogba, I think if his appeal doesn't count or doesn't help him, he would lose a gem in football.
For real?
Because Paul Pogba's style of playing in the midfield.
Okay.
Look at his international days with France, pairing with Kante.
Perfect.
Paul Pogba was a gem.
The reason why Queen Promise played that song, Perfect Combi.
Kante, Paul Pogba, I'm not sure. Though we've had a lot of midfielders, but that pair that won the World Cup, it's a perfect combination, as you just said.
Would that be your best pair in the history of football?
In the history of football, I wouldn't say that would be my best pair, but that would be one of my best pairs. Okay. For now, young talents are coming. Okay. And I wouldn't say I'll be that judgmental, or I'll just say it straightforward for that to be my best pair. We are all growing up and more things are happening. But that will be one of the best pairs. Paul Pogba's career is really going down. It's even down already. But who knows? His appeal might bring something else on board. So let's wait for his appeal.
But what really brought up this whole doping brouhaha?
Okay, so you know mostly about sports science. Okay. There is this thing that when a player goes...
Charlie, you science more. When a
player goes on injury or when a player gets injured, they know the duration it will take for such player to recover. Okay. They know it. Okay. There are scientists that go more into sports science, so they know it. Okay. So Paul Pogba's return to Juve, he played for some time and got injured. Okay. But it looked like something was fast-tracked. Okay. The expected time he was supposed to come, he came before that time. It wasn't even much days, it was just some lesser days. And he came back. So it was that they had to test him for doping. Okay. They tested him for doping and they saw symptoms that his testosterone are higher than before. Okay. You know, European football isn't like what we have in our African countries here, where a player can run all over the pitch and go back and come forth. Recently in our AFCON that we played, we were told that, or we all read that after every match, Osimhen gets tested for doping. And they always find that his testosterone are as low as he started. So that was what happened. Then Pogba had his testosterone up. So they felt, no, something has been induced into his medications or into his food. He came out to say that he wouldn't take any medication to boost his testosterone because he knows he's a professional athlete. So if something like that has been shown, it means he did that unknowingly. Okay. He came back to play for some time and got injured again. So suspicions were raised and they got to know that still something was there. Okay. They had to test him for doping again. And here we are today that he has been banned for 4 years, 4 good years.
You shouldn't go close to any sporting activity.
4 good years for Pogba. 4 good years. Going on injury for quite a month and he has been banned for 4 good years. I don't think coming back will help him. Maybe he should just retire and go into coaching. Okay. But who knows? He has passion for football. Okay. Pogba is a gem, a midfielder that currently I don't think someone gets closer to what he used to do. Though they are better midfielders than him, but his style of play is different. Yeah. Comparing his skills that he has, his shots, long range shots, his long range passes. Okay. Though we don't know what will happen after his appeal. Let's hope the Court of Arbitration for Sports will get something to say about his appeal so that Pogba comes back.
Would you consider Paul Pogba as a failure in football?
Paul Pogba as a failure. Before this incident, you see like there are players that are playing football currently. Pogba is not a bad player though. That I may say he's a bad player, but Pogba, he has paid the tax. Looking at how they won the World Cup, as he was saying, the pair of Pogba and Kante, you see, Pogba was a good player, but before this incident, you see like there are players that are playing football currently. Let's say players like Jude Bellingham, and then the likes of this Manchester United player Kobe Manu and stuff. You see,
Bruno Fernandes.
If it happened to be with those players, it would be like a shock. But because Pogba, he has been off due to injury. Pogba is one of the players that he has been his attitude towards AL has been very, very bad. Pogba has been a lot of injury has been affected his career before this incident. So Pogba, I consider him as a failure. Yeah, because as a player, you need to know how to manage yourself very well. You see how he was explaining this dope test thing. You see the testosterone, the things, It dey like you be man, it dey your inside. You be hormone way dey your inside. Way the women to them, I won't be estrogen. You like as you be athlete that you run. No. The more you run, the more you come. So Pogba is incident. No, they say like it be some food be way in woman, like in wife I say woman like now it be let's say lactating mother. So some food be way they show way Pogba to go through some. So if you player you for manage how you show, like you for follow the advice way doctors they give you. That be why me I consider them as a failure. Because player before you choose some food, like if you follow the advice where doctors give you then stuff, so how you manage yourself, how you manage your injury things and stuff, the money that you get, develop some into how you manage yourself as a player to always come out fit to continue your career. You can't be just on and off like that. Though he has won some personal achievement, he has won some group achievement and stuff, winning World Cup, and he has won the Europa League and stuff. He's a good player, he has won a lot, but I consider him as a failure due to how he has managed his health lifestyle in football.
Anthony, the way you are smiling, would you consider Pogba as a failure or what?
Imagine considering a player a failure just due to his basic life. Pogba will never be a failure in my eyes, never, career-wise, because you can't tell me a player who has appeared in the FIFA 11 once. You captained France to an under-20 World Cup in 2013. They even beat Ghana. He won the World Cup. He's played in the Champions League finals 2015. He was France Euro's best player, Euro 2021 best player. United's record signing at some point. The world's record signing at some point. He was crucial for Juventus, winning 3 league titles for them. You can't tell me this player with an envious career.
Okay.
You can't tell me he's a failure. Nah, Pogba will never be a failure.
Okay, so to you, Pogba is not a failure.
No, he had a career every player would dream of, especially Harry Kane. So yeah, when you talk about Pogba, who is he? Pogba, I classify Pogba as a Neymar-like central midfielder. A midfielder, a central midfielder with flair. He can dribble past 3 players. He can shoot from afar. So Pogba is exceptional.
Okay. So Kylian Mbappe, Lotin, are they trying to project Mbappe to the level Brazilians did for Pele?
Even if I was Emmanuel Macron, France president, I would have done same.
For Kylian Mbappe.
Because the closest we've had to Pele,
okay,
aside Messi and Ronaldo, is Kylian Mbappe, obviously.
What happened to Maradona?
I don't really regard Maradona. He had the aura, alright, but he's not even in my top 4 greatest players of all time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we will talk about that one later. So yeah, he's the closest we've had beside those 3.
Okay.
Because he would have, if anyone would have won the World Cup 3 times, it would have been him. Because he got closer. Yeah. And now he has 12 World Cup goals. 12 World Cup goals. All his World Cups he's played, he's played in the finals. He scored a brace in the World Cup finals.
Do you think Mbappe deserves the treatment they are giving him?
Bro, he deserves it because France will never see a player like Kylian Mbappe.
Godfred, what's your take?
My take on Kylian Mbappe being treated as a football god in France, I think they are trying to protect what they have. But to me, I side with Mbappe. Okay. He needs to go out. Okay. Looking at the story of World Pele. If you had to tell you the story of World Pele is not regarded as one of the greatest players in Europe because he didn't play in Europe. He played all his life in Santos. He played his football career since he started playing. Everything started and ended in Santos. The reason why people say Diego Armando Maradona is better than Edison Arantes the Nascimento, World Pele, is that he played in Europe. He won some Italian titles, won Spanish titles. So people see, because he has been able to come to Europe to conquer Europe, as he conquered South America, he's also better than. But I don't see it that way. Because Pele won 3 World Cups where Maradona just won 1. And if you are treating Mbappe as such, he sees it that he wants to win a Ballon d'Or. You can't keep Mbappe at PSG for him to win a Ballon d'Or. It won't work. He needs to go out. Mostly, going to Spain will help. I think going to Spain will be the best decision Mbappe will make. But the best decision is that he should go to Madrid. That will help him if he wants to win the Ballon d'Or for himself and become one of the greatest footballers of all time. Madrid will help him. He shouldn't try going to the Barcelona that people have started allegedly saying he's going.
Bishop, what's your take?
So like, I want to start at where he ended. So going to Barcelona wasn't like a bad move for Kylian Mbappe.
It would be a bad move for him.
No, it wasn't. But now it is.
Oh, okay.
Due to the financial situation of Barcelona now and how the coaching system of Barcelona is. So right now, I would say I was arguing since the start of Mbappe's issue. I was arguing that Mbappe coming to Madrid will be a problem for his career. Not that Madrid is not a team that will project him to win the Ballon d'Or. He can win the Ballon d'Or at Madrid. But look at the current situation of the team and look at the current squad that Madrid is having and look at number of players who are aiming to win Ballon d'Or at Madrid currently. You think like
tough competition
yes?
For Kylian
So
Mbappe.
me once a time I was saying that Mbappe coming to Madrid can even be like Hazard situation. Can be same like Hazard situation because now you can't tell me that Vinicius Junior doesn't want to win the Ballon d'Or and even Jude Bellingham as a midfielder, how he has started his Madrid career and how they have even projected him as a face of Madrid. He even wants to win the Ballon d'Or. You understand? So for Mbappe to come and excel at Madrid, he needs the support of the front line with the likes of Rodrigo Goes. For Vinicius Junior, like all the players, they have to understand that Mbappe needs to win, like the way Benzema and stuff they did for Ronaldo. That's how I see the case now. Okay. So like you need the support of those players. Without that, it will be a different story that we are talking about here. So coming to Madrid is not a bad though. It's not a bad, but look at the current situation. So when it comes and Vinicius Junior and Jude Bellingham or Jugo, they are all in support of his project, then I think it's a good deal for Mbappe.
All right, guys. So we are leaving. Bishop, who are you greeting?
I'll greet my roommate Ferguson. Yeah, and then all the guys at Rocco Stewayensu. Yes, I greet them all. Then I greet my program mate BSc Agric level 200.
Okay.
Yeah.
Godfred.
As usual, I'll say shout out to yourself,
okay, bro,
and my course mates as well, and any other person.
Sure.
You know any other person
I know,
right? Yeah.
I got you.
Shout out to everyone.
Sure, Anthony.
Charlie, me, I'm just giving shout out to the women in my life, my mom and my sister, Usuwa and Matters. So, yeah, and probably my boys, my sitting boys. I also have Matters, my sisters that, and definitely my sitting boys.
Okay.
Boys, OH functional group boys. So, you can't OH, they are so new.
Okay.
Yeah, you know that.
Okay. So
maybe I show this in the